Welcome to the Big Green Ace Pick 6, NFL Week 13. All right, let's go, Ace.
All right, here we go, boys. NFL Week 13, coming off mediocre Week 12. We're striving for the best for you guys. You guys deserve the best. We're going to give you guys a solid week here, going 6-0. I really like this week. Start you guys off here, 4-7 Houston, at Tennessee, 7-4. Tennessee is a 3-point favorite here, boys. Okay, Houston, ever since Watson went down, it's been a complete disaster, which we expected. 1-4 in the last 5 games, 1-4 on the road. You know, yes, everyone's going to talk about Week 4. They beat Tennessee 57-14, but Deshaun Watson is not playing, and Matt Castle's not the QB of Tennessee this week, so that's not going to happen. And most importantly, Houston is averaging 3 turnovers per game over the last 3. That's not good. You know, Tom Savage and Miller, they're playing mediocre. They're playing decent. You know, they're putting up some points, keeping some games semi-interesting. Then we got Tennessee, who is 5-1 in their last 6 games and 4-0 in their last 4 home games. Mariota, it's no joke that he's not playing well. He is not. He's struggling this season, probably his worst season so far. But, you know, their running back Henry is playing solid as of late. They do have the 5th-ranked run D, which is going to give Houston a problem. But at the end of the day, Houston's just not a good team. I definitely don't trust them, period, and not let alone on the road. This is an easy one, boys. Tennessee -3. Take Tennessee. Second game here. Kansas City 6-5 at New York Jets 4-7. Kansas City is a 3-point favorite here. Both of these teams just not playing well as of late. Kansas City started off 5-0 and they are 1-5 in their last 6. That's not good. But one thing that you can take away is they're losing by an average of less than 6 points over that span, so they're not getting blown out. You know, quarterback Alex Smith is playing well. He's still playing well. But really what it goes down to, I think, is rookie Kareem Hunt. He started off red hot. 4 of his first 5 games were over 100 yards. But as of late, he is not playing well. He's in those last 5 losses, the guy's averaging 47 yards per game, 3.6 yards per carry, and most importantly, 0 TDs. But the Jets have the 26th ranked rush D, so that's going to help out for them to, you know, get red hot and him have a big game. Then we got the 4-7 Jets. They're also 1-5 in their last 6, like the Chiefs. You know, 3 of their 4 wins are at home, so they do play well at home. Josh McCown is playing well. He's playing solid this year. You know, they got no running back. Powell's a complete joke. That guy sucks. But they got a surprise in their receiver, Robbie Anderson, with a touchdown in his last 5 games. So I do like him. But you know what? If you're going to pick between the Chiefs struggling and the Jets struggling, I'm going with the Chiefs all day. You know, 5 weeks ago, this would have been a -12 spread here. So I don't care what's happened. They've struggled, but I'd like them to bounce back here. I'm taking the Chiefs -3, and I'm giving you a 2-for-1, boys. Take the over 43.5 here. That's my lock of the week here, boys. Game 3, we got 0-11 Cleveland Browns at the Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers are 13.5-point favorite here. Yes, Cleveland 0-11, and I did pick Cincinnati last week against them to cover the spread, but 10 out of their 11 losses have been by 17 or under, so they're not losing by over 17 points. And here's the most important thing. QB Deshaun Kaiser had one of his best games last week, throwing for 268 yards, which is the most yards he threw for all season. He had his 3rd highest completion rate all season, and most importantly, 0 interceptions. Then they got running back Crowell, who's averaged over 5 yards a carry in 3 of his last 4. They got wide receiver Coleman back 2 weeks ago. He's playing solid. They expect to get wide receiver Josh Gordon back, and Coach Hugh Jackson is saying he's going to play him as much as possible. So that's going to be a big boost for Kaiser, big boost for just the whole team. They have something to be excited about. Then you got the Chargers, started off 0-4, but been red hot ever since. 5-2 in the last 7 with 2 losses to Jacksonville and New England. They're playing really well, but there's a but. 9 out of their 11 games, they have not scored over 27, so they're not completely putting up a lot of points there. Melvin Gordon is inconsistent, and really I just think that they'll play good enough to win the game, but they're not going to cover that 13.5. I think, Cleveland's going to keep it real close here. I like Cleveland here. Take Cleveland plus 13.5. Big Reed, let's go.
First game I got is the Panthers at Saints. The current line is Saints -4. We got the Saints coming off a road loss to the Rams. It was really rough for them. The Rams really put them down on the road after their 8-game win streak after starting 0-2. We got the Panthers coming off a road win versus the Jets. Do you really consider the Jets anything? So I really like New Orleans in this one. I think Drew Brees plays very well at home in the Dome. You guys see rookie Alvin Kamara with a breakout game last week. They have the best duo of the running backs with Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara. They also have wide receiver Michael Thomas. And I just don't see Cam Newton doing much, so I'm taking the Saints -4. The next game I got is the Vikings at Falcons. The current line is Falcons -3. We got both teams coming off wins. Vikings beating the Lions on Thanksgiving Day. Yeah. We got the Falcons beating the Bucks. The Bucks have been awful, so I'm really not considering that much of a win. Vikings look really, really good this season. Their defense has played well. They started with Sam Bradford as their QB. He went down. And now Case Keenum looks really, really good. But at the same time, Falcons play well at home. And Matt Ryan played well last week. Just like Drew Brees, Matt Ryan plays well in the Dome. So I'm taking the Falcons -3. The last game we got is the Giants at Raiders. So the line before it went away was 7 until the Giants announced that Geno Smith will be starting in place of Eli Manning. So I think that will make the line jump about 2 or 3 points. So let's say it's going to be 9 or 10. So the Giants are coming off a loss on Thanksgiving Day versus the Redskins. We got the Raiders coming off a win versus the Broncos. There was also a little fight in that game versus Talib and the Crabtree. They were both suspended 2 games until today. They got reduced to 1 game, so Crabtree will be out. So I still think I really liked this game before. Even when Eli was playing, I like it even more now. So even if it goes to like 11, I still like it. So I'm taking the Raiders. I'll say -9, and that's it. All right, peace out, guys.